Is 0 raised to the 0, 0 or 1 or something else? Let's investigate this a little using very simple values. Here we have x raised to the x.
You should pause the video here and ponder how we might produce the 0 to the 0 effect. Do we plug in large values for x or tiny values for x? Let's study this using a table. This is useful for seeing patterns, if any exist. When x is 1/10, we get 1/10 raised to the 1/10, which is about 0.794. When x is 1/100th, we get 1/100th raised to the 1/100th. This gives us about 0.955.
When x is 0.001, we get 0.001 raised to 0.001. This gives us about 0.993. Observe that here the values of x get ever closer to 0, but never reach 0 itself. The outputs we get from applying x to the x on the other hand get closer and closer to 1. Perhaps you're not convinced, so plug in x equals 0.0001 and raise it to 0.0001 to observe the output is 0.999 about. We can also look at the graph of the function x raised to the x. Here, as x approaches 0 from the right side, indicated by the light purple arrow in the picture, the values of x to the x, which represent the y-coordinates, approach 1 from below, which is indicated with the red arrow. In limit form, we have x approaching 0 from the right side under the limb part. This describes what's happening on the horizontal axis. The part that states x to the x refers to the y-coordinates we get as x approaches 0 from the right side. The one we see is the precise y-coordinate, the value of x to the x approach along the y-axis. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that like button like it owes you money.